I had nowhere else to go. That's why I went to the United States. There was no place for me in Taiwan. There was nothing for me to do there. When I arrived in the US, my English was pretty bad. I had to start all over again from ABCD. That was hard though, because I wasn't young anymore. Then some Americans visited our monastery, trying to look for Kung Fu masters. They asked, "Do you teach Kung Fu here?" I replied, "Yes." "What kind of Kung Fu?" I said, "The meditation Kung Fu." So I started teaching them meditation and the Buddha Dharma. This is how it began. For example, you want to become a Buddha, so you're called Michael Buddha, you're called Peter Buddha, you're called Paul Buddha. It's not like that. You're not a Buddha yet. When he was abroad, he didn't have money at first. He was poor, didn't have a fixed residence, and was more or less homeless until he settled down in a small apartment. There was no furniture in there, so they had to go out on the street to see if they could find a chair or a table somewhere to take back. Actually, those items were in good condition. Now in our Dongchu monastery, you can still see 2 sets of tables and chairs that were recycled from the street. We haven't thrown them away and still use them today. How old are they? Almost 30 years old. This is the collection of my works, and this is a set of the Buddhist canon. This is my desk, where I handle my business. This is the desk. So, Master, you write here? My products were all written here. This is my factory. This is my bedroom. This is my bed. This is my bed. Sometimes I don't need to sleep. Like this. For a whole night? Like this. I can sit meditating. This small bed is handy. When I sleep, because it's just me alone, it's definitely sufficient, especially because I am quite small. So I sleep like this. Today is Thanksgiving. That means whoever is giving, we should say our thanks to them. Who is giving then? Who is? In the West, people say, "Thank God." Today, we're not serving turkey. We're gathering here for a meal to show gratitude for being able to learn Buddhism here. Many thanks. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Next year, we should ask you to sing Brother Liang again.
You remembered.
Thank you. The Master has been spreading the Dharma overseas to bring the benefit of Buddhism and Chan practice throughout the world.
Now let's welcome Master Sheng Yen. Please join your palms.
What we refer to as Chan doesn't mean there is a certain thing called Chan. Anything that can calm our minds, purify our minds, develop our compassion and wisdom, that is called Chan. Chan retreats used to be stricter, probably because the Master was younger then and had more energy. He would really pay attention to every participant. Once when I was in a meditation session, he suddenly approached me and hit me with the incense board. I had no idea what was going on. I wasn't doing anything wrong. He just suddenly hit me and walked away. I didn't know why he hit me. So I thought about it for a while and just let it go. A female practitioner was hit too. However, she kept on wondering why the master had hit her and therefore was feeling disturbed. Afterwards, I realized that actually he was testing our minds to see if our minds could let go immediately.
I began Chan practice with Master Sheng Yen about 5 or 6 years ago. And the Buddhist teachings in general have enormously changed my life. I've been practicing more than half of my life, and all I can say is thank goodness. It's brought an enormous sense of peace and an enormous sense of joy, even when things are difficult. You know, what I find in a life of practice is it's not as if difficult things don't happen still, but everything can be converted into possibilities for greater freedom or insight or liberation. I also find that this path is a path of real awareness and of loving kindness. So I am grateful to the Buddha, I am grateful to the path, and I think Master Sheng Yen is a true treasure in this world.